I was wondering why so many Spanish and Belgian players look so much alike, almost like so close. Oh, they are brothers, guys. Belgium used to belong to Spain before, right? And then it went to belong to France, and then it got independence. There were wars for this land, but they look so close, you know, inevitably I decided that they are real brothers. But let's talk about today's Spain Belgium quarterfinals because it was interesting to say the least. Let's go. And we will start this discussion about 2026 FIFA World Cup quarterfinal match between Belgium and Spain. Inevitably, from the goalkeeper's performance, guys, today was goalkeeper's day, good and bad. And look what happened. When Courtois was in the goal, I said from the beginning, he does not look confident. He just punches the ball away or pushes it away wrong. I don't know what happened to him. And the first goal that Spain scored, it was his fault because he should have caught that ball. He should have caught that ball and caught. Look, he knows this. Look at his face. This is how it's a face of the person who knows what he did. Look, he knows. Look at him. I saw him. He knows that it was his fault in the goal number one. And then, of course, his substitute goalkeeper coming after injury of Courtois. And another thing I was just saying to somebody I was watching with, I say, where are the long shots? There are no long shots in this game. This is like a missing component of this game. And then what happened? Score was 1-1 at that point. A long shot coming, and Courtois replacement doing mistake again. It's a mistake for the goalkeeper again. And then third point of the goalkeepers, Unai Simon. Guys, Unai Simon has this longest streak, like a goalless, dry sheet, no goals allowed. Like Dinazov was the last guy who was like with crazy record. It was like 1982. But I was just thinking, like, isn't it fairly easy to be so goalless and dry behind this Spanish team and defense? Oh well, look at this. Unai Simon had 7 saves in 5 games, right? Or six games, 5 dry clean sheets, right? And 7 saves. Let's look at Courtois. Okay, Courtois, Belgium. He had 14 saves in the same period. And I don't want to like this Iranian goal. He had 15 saves. Uh, Cabo Verde. Ooh, this guy is 40 some years old. 18 saves. Paraguayan goalie was incredible. 23 saves. You know, uh, and Unai Simon, 7 saves. My God, that's crazy, right? That's easy to have clean sheets when you have such a defense. Seriously. All right. And of course, pretty high rating, right? Well, I don't know why, but anyway, you get my point. Okay, so point number two of this game. Spain had all these great, intricate passes in the offensive zone, but something was missing, right? Something was missing. And no, nothing was missing, guys. It's the Belgium defense was doing such a great job. They were able to defend against this, smart passing from Spain, and they Belgium defense was really good today. Okay, and Jeremy Doku was really good today, and the Catelare was pretty good today, right? But it's the goalkeepers for Belgium. They lost this game. It's the goalkeepers. And Belgium, you know, Belgium, okay, yes, they not as active as Spain today as we see here, but you know what? Uh, they could create some danger. Now, let's think like this. I don't understand stupidity of these people. Like seriously, like what? The coach doesn't know this? Doesn't? How did Catalari score his goal? He scored a header because if there is a weakness in the Spain's goal, it would be, I mean, in the Spain's defense generally, it would be the second floor. So what Belgium should have done all game, just pop balls up into the box and play. And by the way, if you saw in the last 10 minutes when Belgium, and I'm talking about like last 5 minutes of regulation and another additional 5 minutes, extra time that was added, so total less 10 minutes. Belgium was actually trying to cross ball into the box as soon as possible, and that was good. Okay, it was different, for example, from some other teams, like I forgot, like Egypt or something. I remember they would get the ball on the flank, and instead of just crossing from any position, they would try to get even in better position, wasting so much time. Belgium was able to cross at least I think 3 or 4 times, right? While other teams sometimes did not even cross once because they were trying to, make the best cross they could possibly do. While Belgium just like crossed it as soon as they got the ball, and something could have happened. It every time they crossed, it looked dangerous. Okay, but I don't understand why not to do this all game long. Just while Jeremy Doku, and maybe somebody else helping him do something back and forth on the flank, waiting when a couple, like at least three guys, goes into the box and then just cross it there and see what happens. Because Belgium is taller, they are better with headers. Spanish, I mean, come on, guys, seriously. If you don't know how, like, if you cannot, it's hard to beat Spain on the floor, right? So you need to go to the ceiling. That's where you can beat them. And I think the only thing was missing is just something like this. The defense for Belgium was good, and just goalkeeping let them down. Uh, I don't know what else to say about this game. I think it was better game than most games. I don't know. Like in this World Cup in generally, I think most games were really sucked actually. You know, if I compare this game today versus the France game yesterday, I mean, in a sense, like France was better than both of these teams together, right? But against them, there was team that did not want to go and win the game. They just played totally defense. Well, Belgium certainly had some offense, okay, some attacking football, and Spain. So this game is by far better than the game with France, right? But even this game, out of 5 stars, I'll give it like four, okay. Uh, but France game, I'll give it 3.5 because that was pretty much only France was playing. The only good about Morocco was that they just passing nicely. They really passing nicely. They just did not go forward like a lot with this passing. But this game was not too bad, and I thought Belgium could have done better, but then again, goalkeeping. I hope everybody enjoyed this quarterfinal and see you tomorrow.